Sunday night primetime.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense? Take it away. I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, MT. 11, MT.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. He'll find Brown out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
$11, Thomas. 11, MT.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hold. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. And tough running there. He's up to the 32.
11.
Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle.
11, Mike.
Burrow here on 2nd down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
11. 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
Now the replacement for Aaron Jones. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Come on, set. Set.
On play action, Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. And even 30 yards.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
22 needle. 52 blaster. Watch out now. 50 series. Ready?
One more time, it's Jacobs. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. What is hot? Hot.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
11.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
2nd down, Burrow. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed.
Slide through. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch made there by Watson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Hey.
On first down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Shot, 17. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's tipped and intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. He gets free. Strong. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On now, Cade York for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Got it.
1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and a yard.
Trouble, 38. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to sprint him for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Down. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Check, Hut.
Here's Love to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They gotta go.
We'll try again here. 2nd
11,
and
11,
10.
11, 11. Sahad.
On the ground, it's Brown. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards.
We're good.
With the 29.
12, 12, 12.
3rd and a yard.
Sahad.
Our carry here for Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
To throw is Love. That one complete to Watson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy...
And he's in! Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry.
11,
and they'll
11,
start
11,
it here
11.
on 1st down.
11, 11, 11. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
2nd and 2.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Shot.
Back to throw, Burrow.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Edo blue.
Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 32. And the Packers
Still get a first down at the 1.
Striker,
First and 10, they go from the 11. He runs with it, and he will get into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, that final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
1-1, ready? Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Side.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline.
Gun.
So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A first down throw for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first
11,
and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins
Gotta go
has
for
the
it.
catch.
Let's go.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing.
That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second.
On one, ready? Here we go. Thomas.
On first down, Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
11 MT, 11 MT, tape. 11 M, 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
11 mighty, 11. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it.
We're good. 11,
Here's
11,
first and 10.
11, 11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. A terrific play all the way around,
12.
finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
6, mega. 6.
On first down, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. Whoa. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
11 MT, take.
They bring
11
Chase
mighty.
in motion.
11 mighty. 12, 11. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets them down close, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
11.
Here's Burrow. He puts it up, and it's caught. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, It took exactly one play to get our answer.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Fight 60. Hut.
Now Love. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
Bengals 23. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So back and forth they go. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. Take.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
12. Here we go. 11 mighty. 12. 11. Shot.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Here's Brown. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
11.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Now Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile, and they convert and pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense and receive.
Tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a house is just a loan, why not double your chips? Look up a property in your city, then buy it and flip. You just copped yourself a brand new whip. You poor thing, I know you wanna live just like this. Checks to the man and crawl back in the hole. Yo, I can turn the dirt into gold. Just take a little slice of heaven and bring it right back home. The price of easy living is a bit of your soul. No appliances in your kitchen, televisions and phones, and a nice silk sheet set to fold. You poor thing, I hate to see you living so damn cold.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game,
Anders Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Stroud to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, south. Nike Texas.
Stroud looking to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, right back to Hall. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
26. Yeah, Liz.
Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Get 300. Get 300. Jump out.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams, 28 yards. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
All right. Why Tony? Look to hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to Mixon on second down. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
All right. Hey, south. 19 taxi.
Here's Stroud. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
11. Why, Tony? Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars. Bucky. Hey, Uno.
Stroud and company going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Robert. Down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Nike Texas. Hey, south. Nike Texas. Hey.
The throwing again is Stroud. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Dare Ogunbowale. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Look. 11. Why, Tony? Look the hot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, he shifts past him. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 2nd down and 3.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Rodgers going to throw. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Flush to his right. Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
slide. Drop to the right, drop to the right. Drop to the right. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Now Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Why, Tony?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers now to throw. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Get 300.
Rodgers again now. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. From the 20, here's 2nd down at a yard.
Over.
And Wilson in motion left. Here's Rodgers to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On play action, Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Working from the gun, Rodgers. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Inside.
Now Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give the offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw to a target and get that pass away.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Hey, uno more. Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by DJ Reed.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Stroud. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
11. Why Tony?
Stroud coming right back after the pick six. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led it too far, incomplete.
Hey, uno más. Parky.
Stroud out of the gun here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only 1 play to score it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
South.
Stroud looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. Steps away to his left. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him 1 more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
11. Why, Tony? Look to hot. Hey, uno más.
Final play of the half, Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
6:30.
At the 36-yard line.
Back north.
Hall again. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a fourth down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game.
And the Jets have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it is 42-0.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Level up. Oh, hey.
And Stroud now to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Stroud.
And now here is another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now it's Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Stroud.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Flushed out right.
Gets the dump off to Pierce.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes.
And now here's another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
And here comes the Texans now.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Neville Hewitt on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Rodgers again now. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the Texans, and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
New York set to take the field.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Rodgers going to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hey, uno more.
Stroud working out of the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 39 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Dancing to his left. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now out come the Jets.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
26.
Rodgers looking to throw.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, 88.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here's Hall again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Why, Tony? Look the hot.
Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 19 Texas. 11.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Buying time to his left. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Hey, uno Mars. Buggy. Hey, uno.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stroud to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Hey, south. 19 Texas. 11. Why, Tony? Look the hot. Hey, uno Mars.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Buggy. Hey, uno.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Rodgers throwing here. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
All right.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And incomplete as the clock stops here with just 1 second to go in this football game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.